The Alabama legislature returned to work last Tuesday for the 28th day of the 30-day session. A House committee approved a bill that would allow armed guards in schools if those personnel had appropriate law enforcement training. The Senate Education Committee approved a House-passed bill to clarify that schools would not be forced to take students from schools considered failing under the Alabama Accountability Act. Senator Marsh, the architect of the Accountability Act, said that lawmakers will not address whether students already in private schools are eligible for tax credits under the law. The House passed bills to overhaul the state's Medicaid system and sent them to Governor Bentley for his signature on Tuesday afternoon. The reform plan shifts Medicaid to a network of regional care organizations that will focus on reducing emergency room costs and improving patient outcomes. The Senate approved the Education Trust Fund budget passed by the House with a few changes. The changes included a 2% raise for education employees in K through 12 and $9.4 million increase for Alabama's first-class pre-K program. The Senate version of the education budget set aside $40 million to cover tax credits due to the Alabama Accountability Act. On Thursday, the Senate passed a bill in committee to revise the Alabama Accountability Act that gives income tax credits to children's families if they are in failing schools, to say that no school would be required to accept a student who wants to move from a failing school. The final version of the bill redefines failing school as one labeled persistently low performing by the State Department of Education during 3 of the past 6 years. The House and Senate jointly gave final approval to the $5.8 billion budget and the $1.75 billion general fund budget. The governor must send any changes back to the legislature by May 20th or must sign the budgets as presented to him. The legislature will reconvene on Monday the 20th for its final day. Both houses begin meeting that morning at 9 a.m.